They are a non-for-profit organization that tries to introduce all forms of art to this community.
And we've got some really cool young kids doing acting courses and painting courses, and then there's us older folks like taking ballroom dancing on Monday nights and fun things like that. So really we serve the community at large. My name's Darren Reese. I'm currently the president of the board. I've been involved for the last couple of years, and have had a wonderful opportunity to watch this thing explode into what it is today. The essential part of what we do is we're affording this opportunity not just to, the people that can afford it. We're affording it to people that maybe sometimes can't and has the ability to grow and to learn in the arts. Experiencing its 10th year in existence, and it is a community-based arts organization that started mainly because there was nothing else like it. There still is nothing else exactly like it, but we are providing services to the community that go above and beyond what public education can do, and maybe some things that are not available through some other schools.
Hi, I'm Mark Fauser. I am the Executive Director of the Community School of the Arts. I'm a professional writer and actor that lived in Los Angeles, and my wife is from this town, and I moved back here and I realized there's a great deal of talent here that is untapped, and this organization has been in existence long before I came involved, and I just took a real liking to the talent and the people, so I got involved last year, and we went from a small church to the Central Mall here in downtown Marion. And we have right now over 436 kids enrolled, and adults for that matter. It really is a full-service art community where we deal with ceramics, dance, acting, singing, visual arts of painting, drawing, preschool kids. There's ballroom dancing at the mill, cooking classes, floral design at Vice's Floral. So we try to also get it out to the businesses and see what they can bring. There's going to be like scrapbooking, a cheerleading class. There's going to be actually 2 students from IW are coming, and they're going to be, one's going to teach like a Dragon Ball Z class, which is a big thing for kids, and then there's another student who's, both of these guys are tremendous, and he's going to do a class on video monsters and heroes, and they create these things which kids obviously love, and show them how to make them in 1-dimensional, then 3-dimensional, and then show how they can go on a computer.
My name is Karen Fry, and I teach preschool drawing at CSA. Okay, we're going to do a warm-up drawing. I think that it helps the children become better at art. I teach 5 basic elements, and once they have mastered those elements, they are better able to draw whatever they want. On your white piece of paper that I gave you, okay, let's put our elements at the top. Okay, so at the top, make a dot, make a circle, straight line, curved line, angled line. Remember your elements.
I'm using the green marker.
On your paper, okay, I want you, in the kind of the middle of your paper here, I want you to make 2 dots.
I'm going to draw 2 dots.
Okay.
Somebody the person show me on.
Okay, then draw circles around the dots.
Take this.
Sarah Pullman. I'm a retired elementary art teacher, and I was invited to teach here about 3 years ago after I retired, and I've enjoyed every minute of being here. I try to give the children something different that they don't get in their curriculum at school, and I teach painting and drawing, basically. It gives them an opportunity to do it. It's hard to do things at home when you've got homework and a lot of television that you want to watch. I usually run about 5 to 10 in a class. And my easel painting, which is kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade, could be up to 10 or 15.
The side of our painting, I dip at the top. Yeah, yellow and blue. Start yourself a spot. If I come down to the lower third, I have just a third of my picture will be, this is the lower third, this would be the upper third. Please don't put it in the middle.
It started really by Marla Kepler, who's truly one of the most amazing people I've ever met. She is just so active in this community, and I don't think she's ever rested a day in her life.
I'm Marla Kepler. I'm the former Executive Director, President, Secretary, and Treasurer of the Community School of the Arts. Actually, we didn't have any officers for a while, so I kind of had to do everything. But now I'm retired, and so I am a community volunteer.
She just has this passion for the arts, and so she would work up making brochures, whatever she could do to put 6 weeks here, stained glass class here, do this class there. And so she fought. She was really a one-man army for this long.
About 10 years ago, I was contacted by a Reverend Jean Lowe. I didn't know her, but she was given my name as someone that might be able to help her out in her pursuit. She had been involved with the School of the Arts in New York City and was interested in that. She was really interested in preserving a house close to the library, we found out later. But it perked my interest about being involved with the School of the Arts. And so one thing led to another, and we got quite a few people involved in the community. Now, I am not artsy in any way, but I have some organizational skills. So that was kind of my role.
And I think several of us saw her efforts and said, you know, she's going to need some help. And we started picking up from her momentum, and her passion was kind of spread to all of us. And we realized that there was this talent here. And it was housed in a church that closed, so we were lucky to move when we did.
St. John Lutheran Church on 14th Street let us stay in their building free of charge, so we really didn't have any overhead there. And we just developed a program where we sought out teachers when we heard of needs in the community and began to offer things in 6-week sessions. And we had very small beginnings, but over the years we've started to get more and more attention. And then Mark Bowser came on board, and I think probably between having Mark come on the board and also Jamie Bragg asking to come under our umbrella for La Dance or for the dancing area really was a big push. And all of a sudden, lots of people started hearing about us, and we had a great fundraiser that's also exposed us. And so here we are now.
I think one of our centerpiece teachers is Jamie Bragg. She had her own dance studio for 23 years called La Dance. She's a person that I thought was a very passionate teacher, and she kind of brought massive numbers to our group.
I'm Jamie Bragg, and I teach jazz and tap, and I'm also the director of a tap company called Tap Indiana. And I'm teaching now because I've developed relationships with these awesome kids here at this school. And I teach because of my relationship with them and the passion that I have and what I think all the lessons you learn in life you can learn through dance.
Right leg is gonna quiet, but your upper body, you know, like the waist up, is really thinking, open my ribs and stretch. Don't give me arms, okay?
One thing that we're finding is a lot of people in this community are really not aware of what tap dance is. As we've gone into the schools, we have found that a lot of the people really had a misconception of what it is, and I'm thinking it's probably the same in your other dance art forms as well.
It is a way for people to think outside the box, to use their imagination. When you are used to doing something from 9 to 5, and that's the way it is, it's the way it's always been, that's the way, you can't progress. But when you start creating things and you get creative people, all a form of synergy, you start thinking of new ways to expand, to think. And I think it's going to be good for the kids, clearly, even for the adults to look at life perhaps in a different way. And I think it's going to add a lot of creativity to our community. I think 99% of the people that will come to this school will get a taste of the arts, an appreciation of it, whether it's yoga, Pilates, have something that they feel better about themselves, that they've thought outside the box. But I also, since I do this professionally, I like also dealing with that 1% that might want to pursue this. And let's see where this could go.
I think it's very important for this county because it really shows that we see sports as important, but we also see the arts as very important. And it has taken off.
We encourage people to get involved And you know, one of the neatest things that I found being a part of this is that you see a child that might be shy and getting up in front of people, and it really is painful. Well, of course that is. It's one of the hardest things to do. By the end of those 8 weeks, she was up there singing a duet with her sister and knocked people's socks off. And those are those mini miracles you see. We are located at the Central Mall. Our phone number is 662-6263. We have a website. It's www.csa-marion.com. And since we are a non-for-profit organization, we really want to help as many people as we can. There are some people who can't afford classes. We have scholarships for them.
It's a good place. I enjoy it. It inspires people, and it lets their creative abilities come out and shows their potential and allows growth. It's beautiful. Oh my!
Ooh, yeah, get involved with the arts. CSA.